How's it going, guys? This is Twister and I'm back with another GTA Online Lowrider DLC video, and this time doing another car showcase, and this one is of the Willard Faction, and I think this has got one of the best paint designs out of all the new cars, which I really do like. So we'll be getting into this car showcase, and I'll actually be showing you a really cool trick with the hydraulics, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And we'll just get straight into it. So we'll go into first person and we'll check it out, and I'll go straight into the colours because I really do like this design. So I've gone for like a really pale blue primary and a white secondary for the roof, and then for the actual livery paint design I've gone for like the blue tribal design, which is so far I don't think you can get it on any other vehicle. I think it is just the factions, which looks really cool, and I really do think it suits the colours. For the interior I've gone with some leopard print. I'll probably ended up switching that out in the future, but I just thought it looks good for now. We've got some really cool chrome rims, we've got the white lines, we've got the exhaust around the back, but that's pretty much it until, as you guys know, I like doing this. I'm going to pop open all the doors. There we go. I just love that. As you can see for the engine, I think this is like a massive turbo engine upgrade, which it's just visual, but I think that looks really sweet. There we go, there's more of the interior. We do have a little bit of a speaker system in the back. Also, you can see the hydraulics, which I just think in general this car looks pretty nice. And what else can we do? We can turn the engine on. We can turn the headlights on. We could turn the radio on, but we're not going to do that because of copyright music issues and all that stuff. But yeah, this is a really nice car. I don't think it's the best out of the DLC. I wouldn't even class it as a lowrider. I think in the game it's actually classed as muscle, which is interesting. But hey ho, Rockstar like to do strange things with their vehicle classes, as we all know. But yeah, in general, this one's pretty nice. Got the usual modifications. I don't think there's anything too special, too standout, or too unique about it. But like I did say, just in general, I think it is quite nice. Now, to the hydraulics trick that I'm going to be getting into. And it's actually how to do like a basic jump, you know, with all the cars. So I'm going to get in and I'm going to close all the doors while we do this little trick. Close all the doors. There we go. So, as you know, you can hold RB to lift the car, which is pretty good. That's the hydraulics. Then you can hold RB again, or I think it might be different depending on what platform you're on, and also what kind of controls you're rocking. So, if you let go, your car will jump now. I think it'll be A or X for some people, and R1 or RB for some people. It just depends on your control layout. But for me, it's RB. And yeah, you do the little jump, which is pretty cool. Now, you can keep doing this, which is pretty cool. But yeah, as you can see, you don't get that much height on it. So, to get enough height on it, you need to let go as soon as it's fully lowered. So, about there, as you can see, that was a pretty good one. We get some nice height on that. Try that again. And then you can keep doing that. Oh, it's just lowered. And you can keep doing that. There's it. That was a pretty good one. And that's how you get the most height on a forward jump. So I'm not too sure how many of you guys know that. I know like everyone pretty much knows how to do the you know, the front wheel bounce, which is pretty self-explanatory. You just hold the hydraulics button and then flick your left stick up every time you will switch floor. That's pretty basic. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure how many people knew about that, and especially how to get some decent height on it. Now, another thing, you can actually do that while driving. So while you're driving at pretty high speeds, you can do what is basically just a bunny hop, which I think is quite nice. So anywhere where there's elevation changes in the road, you can get some pretty sweet airtime. So it's not too much of a change here, but as you'll be able to see, on our road to the right, we got some pretty steep drops. So I'm going to try and gather up some speed, and I'm going to try and do the jump and see how much airtime we can get. And I think this can actually lead to some pretty nice stunts. So you need to make sure you line it up straight, because if you try turn, it'll just activate the hydraulics and it won't work. So I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm going to try it on this one. So there we go. Get ready. There we go. And then again. Oh, that went a bit forward a bit, and then we crashed. But I think you guys will get the general gist of it. You can do it the other way as well, so actually going uphill. We are still lifted, by the way. And then we'll go up this next one, and then we'll try to do it. It works pretty well when you're going fast as well. That didn't go too well. It's all about the timing, I guess. And then you can also try and make sure you release the hydraulics button as you're fully lowered, and then you'll get even more height on it. So it's all about timing, and I think it could make There's some pretty nice stunts. I know there's a stunt jump here. Should we actually try and go for it? We'll try it. Why not? I'm not sure how well this is going to work. This is probably going to fail completely. And we're going for it. Yep. Complete fail. But anyway, that is just something I wanted to show you guys in with this video. In with the our faction showcase. We're just going to park it off right here. Why not? Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. If you are enjoying the new DLC and you did enjoy this video, make sure you do leave it a like rating. And if you want to stay tuned for more Lowrider DLC videos from myself, definitely make sure I do subscribe to the channel, and you obviously will be updated with all my future videos. And I'll leave you guys right here, and I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. See you later, guys.